Hello and welcome back, fellow nerds. Today we're counting down the top 10 most memorable sci-fi death scenes. We've seen a lot of people croak over our movie watching careers, but few stick with you like the scenes on this list. Some of these scenes on our list ripped your heart out, while others made you cover your eyes in absolute disgust. Either way, the characters on this list did not survive their final shots. Without further ado, let's get started on Nerd Addiction's top 10 most memorable sci-fi death scenes. Number 10, Alien, directed by Ridley Scott. We start our list off with one of the most iconic death scenes in all of cinematic history. Nobody can forget John Hurt screaming in agony while his fellow crew members try to secure him to the table. Seconds later, a surprise guest appears coming right out of his chest. There's no way this alien was going to be left out of this bloody party. Number 9, Predator, directed by John McTiernan. If you was betting on anyone going toe-to-toe with the Predator, you'd have put your money on Billy Soule. A mercenary and expert tracker, Billy had a sixth sense knowing when the Predator was near. He had accepted they were all going to die early on in the movie, and witnessing the deaths of his friends, he discarded his weapons and tried to take the Predator on in hand-to-hand combat. One might say he lost his head thinking he could beat him. Number 8, Terminator 2, directed by James Cameron. Throughout the first Terminator movie, we were begging that the metal-brained Arnie would bite the big one. But when he returned in Terminator 2, his role was to help our hero survive, and his sacrificial death tugged on our heartstrings. And that's why this Terminator and his farewell thumbs up gets our number 8 spot. Number 7, RoboCop, directed by Paul Verhoeven. Murphy's death in RoboCop earns its number 7 spot as one of the most gruesome deaths on our countdown. Airing at the beginning of the movie, his body is riddled by bullets, which sets up the story of his transformation from Murphy to RoboCop. The only downside was seeing it put me off Swiss cheese for quite a while. Ew. Number 6, Game of Thrones, Joffrey's death. George R.R. Martin's Game of Thrones is known for spectacularly killing off its characters, but no other character's death was more satisfying than Joffrey's. Audiences had watched Joffrey's evil infest all of Westeros until finally in season 4 our cup runneth over. I'll drink to that. Bottoms up, Joffrey. Number 5, Avengers Infinity War, directed by Anthony and Joe Russo. Infinity War may be a new movie, and it was chock full of epic deaths, but one of the most heart-wrenching when Vision is killed by the woman he loves. Only to be brought back moments later by a big purple dude, who kills him again, this time squeezing the stone out of his head as if he was popping a zit. Talk about rubbing salt in the wound. So Vision's double death in quick succession gets him the number 5 spot. Number 4, RoboCop, directed by Paul Verhoeven. RoboCop earns 2 spots on this countdown, and I think when you hear this next one, you'll agree as to why. Emil Antonsky was a member of the gang that killed Murphy, and I bet you didn't even remember his name. Maybe you'll understand better that he's the toxic waste dude who has the epic last scene of walking around with his skin hanging off until he ends up like soup on a car windshield. Ew. Number 3, Jurassic Park, directed by Steven Spielberg. Now, everyone knows Jurassic Park's a sci-fi classic due to its awesome dinosaurs coming to life on the big screen. But the death that we seem to remember the most is the dude sitting on the toilet that gets eaten by a T-Rex. Actor Martin Ferrero still gets stopped on the street by fans who only turn around and say, "You're the dude that got eaten on the toilet," which earns him our number 3 spot. Number 2, Kick-Ass, directed by Matthew Vaughn. Big Daddy's death looked excruciating. He's tied to a chair and set on fire. Seeing Nick Cage burning alive and screaming in terror, not fun to see, although his screams weren't as bad as mine when I first watched Ghost Rider. Number 1, The Walking Dead, Laurie's death. Nobody's safe during a zombie apocalypse. Any fan of The Walking Dead knows that's grim reality. Laurie's death was something special. It might be the fact that the zombie practically licked the plate clean, although it's Rick's reaction that makes it a truly special death. There was also the army of memes that his reaction created. Anyone remember? And that's it for our countdown of Nerd Addiction's top 10 most memorable sci-fi death scenes. Join us next time for a new list and a new winner in nerddom. Hope you've enjoyed. Thanks for watching.